next guest is a talented writer, director, and producer whose latest film entitled Superbad opens August 17th. Please say hello to the very funny Judd Apatow, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the program. I kind of feel like I know you because for several years now we've had stars of your motion pictures come on, and the films turn out to be unbelievably successful. So I kind of feel like, but we've never met, have we?
We never have. We never had. This is a dream of mine to be here, honestly.
Oh, you got to do better than that. This is not much of a dream, believe me.
Do you know that I tried to work here for a very long time? I could never get a job here.
Really?
Yeah, I was, when I was in college, I wanted to be an unpaid intern,
right.
A summer intern.
Sure.
And I didn't know how to do it, so I wrote a letter to every member of your staff saying that you need me as a summer intern.
Right.
I even wrote Hiram Bullock. I wrote Bill Wendell.
Oh, you're going back now.
You know, and so someone called me from NBC and said, well, why don't you come in and meet about this summer internship? So I fly in from California. I spend every penny I have in the world to meet with this woman about this job. And I get there, and the first thing she says to me is, we have nothing, we might have something at the Today Show.
And did you take that gig?
Well, I'm not a big fan of Brian Gumble and Gene Shalit. That's not what this was about.
I see. Well, I'm sorry.
That's a nightmare result.
But I tell you, we could make this happen now.
Yeah, no, I would like to Xerox things for you for free if I could.
Now, help remind us now of the films that you, in one way or another, have been responsible for. And it's a huge, wonderful representation. It's a nice body of work for you. And a very young guy, by the way, too.
Yeah, I worked on Anchorman. I produced Anchorman and Talladega Nights.
Sure.
And,
Talladega Nights?
Yeah. And I wrote and directed The 40-Year-Old Virgin and Knocked Up.
Yeah, and Knocked Up. Very strong. Yeah. Knocked Up, very strong. And these things make enormous sums of money. So it's not that they're just funny. They have a real broad appeal. That's great.
Well, I also made Heavyweights.
Would you like to work on the Today Show? Now, was there a time in your life when, what was your early view of the world? Did you know that this is what you were going to get into early on?
Well, you know, I was I was a nerdy kid, you know, like a picked last in gym class, hairy nerd kind of guy, you know. And I think you have a picture of me in summer camp.
Yeah, this is symbolic, I believe.
See if you can figure out who I am in that picture.
Yeah. What does that tell us?
Yeah. It's hard to believe that that guy wrote The 40-Year-Old Virgin. It was either that or just murder a lot of people.
But here we have another photo.
That's my roommate.
Now tell me about this. When you were a youngster, where were you doing this? Where were you guys roommates?
That's me. I used to live with Adam Sandler when we were in our early 20s. You know, he told me that I could mention this on the air if I mentioned that Chuck and Larry was still in theaters.
And when you and Adam Sandler, was it nonstop, babes?
For one of us. No, you know, for me, obviously, it was not. Thus, The 40-Year-Old Virgin. But, you know, it was interesting living with Adam because, you know, at 21 years old, Adam was a very charismatic young man and very funny, but not famous at all.
Right.
And when we first moved in together, very early on, he said to me, "Let me see your penis."
Whoa! Really?
Yeah.
What does one do when that question is?
Well, I was like, no.
Yeah, I think.
What do you want to see that for? And he's like, I just want to know what I'm dealing with.
Good.
And he wasn't embarrassed about it because this was like, you know, living with Adam is like living with a guy who's comfortable naked at the gym. You know, he has no issues there.
No, we don't.
And I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that doesn't go to the gym. So I'm like, no way. And he would tell other people. He would say to other people, Judd won't show me it. He won't show me it.
Really?
And then one day, I'm in the bathroom, in the apartment, you know, going to the bathroom, standing up, and I'm looking, you know, straight ahead, doing what I got to do, and I just see Adam over my shoulder, just going. And then all he says to me is, "All right, man, all right."
This is not
I guess it was all right.
I guess. I mean, good for you. Now, one of the things about the films, the dialogue is always lifelike. And that means, I think, in today, very, very colorful, very, very hyperbolic, exaggerated, off color.
Yes.
Now, you have kids, right?
I do have kids.
Now, no, do your kids go to you to see these films?
No, it's terrible. My kids are in Knocked Up and they have not seen it.
Oh, they can't see it, but they're in it.
That's the meanest thing you could do to a child. You could star in a movie and you're never allowed to see it. That's evil. And my daughters, they know there's cursing happening. And they love cursing, but they know they're not allowed to, but they know Daddy does it. So
Yeah.
it's a very, very much, do as I say, not as I do.
That's right. And Daddy's been very successful.
Yes. So it's hard to say curses are bad.
Yes.
And the other day, my daughter Iris, who's 4, who's fascinated with curses, said to me, Daddy, can I curse in your ear?
See, I don't know.
And then she gets very close to my ear. Like, she gets really close, and she just goes, ass.
I don't know. I don't know.
Now, my older daughter's very aggressive about it. Like, if I leave the house, she's just watching Anchorman, you know? And she's like, I heard that part about whale's vagina.
Oh!
And then I got to deal with that.
Yeah. You know who you, I guess you know that you sound like Seth Rogen a little.
And I do.
Yeah, don't you think you do?
It's a Jew thing, I think. It's, we all sound the same.
I didn't realize that. All right, let's take a look at Superbad. This opens August 17th,
Yes.
and is Knocked Up's probably still in theaters.
Knocked Up is still in theaters, and Chuck and Larry is still in theaters as well.
We understand that, yeah. That preceded the discussion of your penis. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, anyway, tell us what we're going to see here, Joe.
We are going to see a clip from the movie. Now, it's very hard to pick a clip because they're all filthy. The movie's filthy, wall to wall. And there's hard to find 8 seconds in between the filth.
Right.
And I just wanted to explain one thing before we show the clip, the description of why it's rated R.
Okay.
Because it's very long. It says, Superbad has been rated R for the following reasons. Pervasive, crude, and sexual content. Strong language, drinking, some drug use, and a fantasy comic violent image, all involving teens.
It's like the hat trick there.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a scene where they're trying to get fake ID.
All right, take a look. Superbad opens August 17th. There you go. Cute kid. Judd Apatow. Congratulations. Pleasure to meet you. Sorry about the intern gig. The film opens August 17th. We'll be right back with Chris and Rich Robinson, everybody.